there. They displeased Allah. They never put things in the hands of Allah. They wanted to act upon their desires. Little did they know, they were riding out and they were there with the intention of killing their enemy, and one of them died. This is the reality of the road, Akhi. Wake up, Akhi. Time to change, Akhi. Because everybody likes to be called Akhi. But no one wants to act like a brother. No one wants to act like upon this beautiful deen that was allocated to you. And this is what I got to give a big shout out to the reverts. Because we came into this life by being Muslims by default. Because our families are Muslims. But the reverts, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala directly guided them. They did their research. And then what happened? They found the deen of Allah. They found the love for this deen. A brother that I met in Milton Keys, a brother called Jamal. I didn't meet him, but I met his friends. He wasn't there at my talk, but I got told about this. Guess what happened, Akhi? He memorized Surah Al-Fatiha before he became a Muslim. What's going on with us, bro? You ask a man to recite Fatiha, bro, it looks like he's beatboxing. Let's be real. You can't even recite the Quran properly, bro. Man, they want to go and make a difference with the ummah because our ummah is suffering. You want to go and do something about it. Fix yourself first, little boy. Leave the rest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because Allah doesn't need your ibadah. Allah doesn't need your prayer. Allah doesn't need your charity. Allah doesn't need you to worship Him in order for Him to be glorified, Akhi. Because guess what? Some people wake up a Muslim and die as a kafir. And some people, they wake up as a disbeliever and Allah guides them. And they die upon this deen. So the deen of Allah moves forward with or without you. Non-Muslims are contacting me saying, bro, I want to become a Muslim. My family are so against it if they see that I become a Muslim. Do we have this issue? We don't have this issue, bro. So where's our gratefulness? Oh, wallahi, my dear respected brothers, and this is something, Akhi, listen to me carefully, bro. There's an ayah that comes to mind when it comes to repenting. And this is an ayah that I recited over and over and over again when I was in prison. And I remember this ayah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قُلْ يَا عِبَادِيَ الَّذِينَ أَصْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. Oh my servants. Allah's talking to you, bro. He's not talking to you about, oh servants. He goes, قُلْ يَا عِبَادِي. Yeah? Oh my servants. He's letting you know you belong to Him. Akhi, if you drive a nice car and man them are walking past and you know that's your car, what do you say? Say, that's my car. Out of pride, arrogance. You say it because it belongs to you. It belongs to your hard work, right? We all do this, bro. That's my car. Akhi, nowadays we got a lot of dayuth in our community. Bro, who's that sister? Yeah, man, that's my wife, Akhi. Have no shame in exposing their wife online. But look at the pride they have in telling people, this is my wife. So what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say? Yeah, ibadi, He's talking to you as one of, like you belong to Him. For those of you that has transgressed against themselves, Akhi, the bunning that we used to do, the girls we used to be with, the money we used to chase, the robberies we used to commit, the man we used to stab, the man we used to shoot, wherever it may be under the sun, Akhi. Allah's telling you, do not lose hope in my mercy. Do you know what shaitan does? Shaitan whispers in your ear telling you, bro, you've committed too much sins. Don't worry, Allah will never forgive you. But Allah told you in this ayah, do not give up on, or do not despair on the hopes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do not neglect Allah's mercy. And this is something we keep talking about, Akhi. Every single time someone commits a sin, we as the Muslim community would like to talk about the punishment. Bro, you know what? The punishment is severe. The punishment this, the punishment that. A'udhu billah. What about talking about the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Your brother that's with you smoking or doing vaping, Akhi, tell him to turn around, Akhi. A'udhu billah. The moment I said mention vaping, some brothers already wanted to expose their friend by looking at them. Don't do that. Leave it to Allah. And if you do, my dear respected brother, if you do a serious sin, such as smoking or zina or whatever it may be, or even listening to music, Akhi, do it by yourself. Because the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu